Hello. Neil Voros was one of the best people to be around and to get to know. It's a great misfortune that he passed away at the age of 19. Neil was my best friend, and I truly wish he was still here today. I'm glad you have all joined us here today to celebrate the life of Neil. Neil was fun-loving, accomplished, and enjoyable person to be around. I feel that as his best friend, I've seen Neil for who he truly was. Neil's biggest attribute as a person was his fun-loving attitude. He loved to go on adventures, his favorite movies were comedies, and he had an infectious smile. Neil is widely known as the man always wanting to do something or go somewhere fun. Every year he went on a camping trip with his friends, floated down the river, or had multiple campfires throughout the summer. His friends were always there to enjoy the fun with him and keep him out of trouble. Many people know that Neil's favorite movies are comedies, as are mine. His favorite movie is Hancock, which is an action comedy that leaves you laughing throughout the whole movie. Neil and I first became friends when we found out that each of us thought their favorite movie was Hancock. Ask anyone that was close to Neil if they could not smile once he smiled. You are very likely to get the answer no. He had this funny way of bringing a smile to other people's faces just by smiling. Because when he thought something was funny, everyone around him would become happy. When talking to his girlfriend about this, she stated, "Times with Neil were never not happy. I thought he was the funniest person I knew, and we'll all miss that smile." When people hung out with Neil, they didn't just notice how fun it was, but also how effortless it was to enjoy themselves. Neil is an easy person to be around, which made it easy for everyone else. He always made you feel welcome and wanted to be around other people. Neil had many friends, and even if you weren't good friends with him, he always made you feel like you wanted to be around him because of how nice he was. He made sure nobody was left out of group activities, and he seemed to always have a gaggle of people around him. Neil enjoyed being around people just as much as the next guy. He spent a lot of nights out with either his girlfriend or a group of friends. As his parents stated, we're not sure if he spent more time with his friends in the summer or with us. With what I just said and what you're about to hear, Neil was a pretty outstanding guy. Overall, Neil was a very accomplished person. He was an Eagle Scout, always balanced school, work, and athletics, and was on the way to becoming a pilot. Neil was able to do something that not many other people can. He became an Eagle Scout. Millions of Boy Scouts exist in the world today, yet on average, only 4% make it to the rank of Eagle. Neil was able to do this through many years of perseverance and will. If you knew Neil, you knew that he loved to play football, got good grades in school, and had held a job all at the same time. His favorite sport to play was football, and has spent a large majority of his time focusing on that and becoming better for it. Neil was known by his friends as a kid who was pretty good at math and science, and while he didn't enjoy it, he was still decent at English. He was able to hold a job all throughout high school and his first year of college. Neil's dream was to become a pilot and fly all over the world for a commercial airline. He was enrolled as a full-time student at Mankato State University, where he planned to major in aviation and become a pilot once he graduated. His grandfather stated, "I wish I could have seen him fly. I feel like I was his inspiration to become a pilot, and I just wanted to see him accomplish that." As a refresher, let's remember Neil as that fun-loving, accomplished, easy to be around kind of guy. Whether it was having a good time, hanging out with friends, or becoming a better person, never forget Neil as he was to you. We can all hope to never have to hold another funeral for someone we love at the age of 19. Thank you.